competitors can understand PHP plus JavaScript task and how to develop single-page application using JavaScript framework and API in this training. Here's what competitors will do. First, install PHP framework. Next, build database using contents provided in the task and DB samples and implement login page through server-side rendering. In addition, implement RESTful API as given in the task and complete front-end program. Please check what you are going to perform on this task. From now on, we will develop front-end program that uses API created previously. For front-end program, JavaScript framework will be used. Here, we're using Vue.js. In order to use Vue.js, you should install Vue CLI. For this, first install npm, which is Node.js Package Manager. Go to nodejs.org and install Node.js as shown on screen. Now, open Windows Command Prompt and input version check command according to the screen. Launch to see Node.js is installed properly. Next, by using npm command, install Vue CLI. If you input command shown on the screen and launch, Vue CLI will be installed. Now, by using Vue CLI, create Vue project. Open command window, CMD, in Frameworks folder that we have made previously, or a new folder, and launch command to create Vue project as shown on screen. When Vue project installation will start, and manually select features, for installation option is selected. Other than the generally selected items, move to Router using arrow keys and press spacebar to check and press Enter to continue installation. Select other options according to the screen and finish installation. After installation is complete, there are many files that have been saved inside Vue project folder. Now create xx_js_php_b folder inside htdocs folder and create folder vendors to install various frameworks inside. Among the provided media files, find Bootstrap and copy and paste into the vendor folder we created earlier. If you will not use Bootstrap, there's no need to copy the file, but we will use it here. Next, copy Vue and Vue Router. Open Node_modules folder in Vue project folder that we created earlier. There are view.js and view.min.js file at the dist folder under View folder. Copy these two files and paste into the dist folder under View folder, which we created earlier. In the same way, copy view.router.js, view.routermin.js file and paste into the dist folder under View folder. There are many ways to use Vue, such as using CLI in Server and Launch Service. But here, we chose the method of copying core files. Next, we will set index.html file for front page. Open xx_js_php_b folder in Code Editor and prepare for coding. Create new index.html file at xx_js-php_b folder and change title. And then, as shown on screen, synchronize Bootstrap and Vue Router. And create the asset folder under xx_js-php_b folder. Then create CSS folder and create style.css file. Then synchronize as shown on screen. Add div element, which uses app as an ID that will be used as container as shown on screen. If XAMPP is not launched, launch it and connect to the address on browser to see if blank page is displayed. Now, we will create navigation menu that will be displayed on page. Add code to index.html as shown on screen and customize Bootstrap class attributes on style.css file. After customizing is done, open page to see the outcome. Next, create event list layout. Add container element to index.html file as shown on screen and code event list layout. Customize style.css as well to change design. Next, create layout that will display event details. As shown on screen, code the layout of event details in index.html file. Customize style.css as well to change design. Create layout that will display session details. As shown on screen, code the layout of session details in index.html file. Customize style.css as well to change design. Next, create layout that will display event registration. As shown on screen, code the layout of event registration in index.html file. Customize style.css as well to change design. Create layout that will display login screen. As shown on screen, code the layout of login screen in index.html file. Customize style.css as well to change design. Create layout that will display alert sign. As shown on screen, code the layout of alert sign in index.html file. Customize style.css as well to change the design. From now on, we will create various components. First, to make navigation part and alert domain into components, create 3 files of main.js, the nav.js, and the alert.js files. After coding according to the screen, refresh page to check the result. Next, let's create components that will be used in ViewRouter. Create eventlist.js, eventdetail.js, sessiondetail.js, eventregister.js, and userlogin.js files. Code as shown on screen. These components should not be displayed at the beginning. Next, let's create AJAX.js file for the implementation of AJAX function. If Axios, which has the AJAX function, is provided, there's no need to create it. However, we will assume that Axios will not be provided and create a file that serves a similar function. Next, create store.js file for login and logout functions and create the store object by coding as shown on the screen. This object will not be needed if Vuex is provided, but we will assume that it will not be provided and create a similar object. Next, we will implement alert component function created previously. Open the alert.js file and code accordingly to the screen. This code enables alert messages to pop up when Event Bus emit is launched. While coding, refresh page to test the result. Next, we will set the components that will show in every path by creating the array of routes. First, create routers.js file and code accordingly to the screen. Open main.js file and add router. After coding is complete, put in router-view to index.html and see if proper component is displayed for each path. Check again the key points of the task we've worked on in this training. In this training, we understood PHP plus JavaScript task and developed single-page application using JavaScript framework and API. Thank you for your hard work.